everyone, in this week's video I'm going to be showing you how I am refreshing my living room and dining room for free. I'm just going to redecorate a few spaces by using items that I already own and just rearranging, and then also I'm going to bring some of the outdoors inside, which is of course free. So let's go ahead and get started. I had that basket above this canvas picture for a while now, and it was just looking dark, and it looked good in the winter, but I was just ready for something brighter and some green since it's summer. So I just switched it out for this wreath, and this is just a simple grapevine wreath that I have had for years, and I just stuck some greenery in it a while ago. I've had this for a long time, so I'm basically just taking it from another area and putting it up over here to brighten up this area in the dining room. The next space I wanted to decorate is this wall in between our living room and dining room. So we live in a split foyer home, which is pretty typical. And there's this space right here that I have never known exactly what to do with. But I had some baskets that my mother had given me. And I thought, well, maybe I could arrange them over here and make some kind of a basket wall just above where my desk area was. And so I kind of played around with the baskets for a little while and got some opinions from my children. And then I finally decided to just keep it to the blue and the brown basket, and that just seemed to look the best. The next space I wanted to freshen up were these shelves on either side of my TV stand. So I made these shelves years ago. I wasn't doing videos on home decor at the time, so I didn't record it, but I basically just used some scrap wood that I had in our garage and then ordered the black metal brackets off of Amazon and put those together. So now I'm just adding up some decor on here, and these are all things that I have had for years. A lot of things have been passed down from my mom and dad or my grandparents, so they all have kind of a special meaning to them. But you're going to see me kind of just playing around and switching things up until I figure out exactly what I want. But I wanted to keep it pretty simple, kind of neutral. I kind of stuck with the greens and blues and whites and browns for the most part. But then I have a couple of bushes out here in our backyard near our shed that I love the greenery on them, so I just decided to cut a little bit off and add that to the picture on the shelf. For the second shelf, I cut some greenery off of this boxwood bush that is in our front yard. I love this bush. It's so pretty with the variegated yellow and green. But anyways, I just cut a couple of small branches off of this and then brought those in, and I put them in just a simple mason jar with water. last thing I did was I put this basket above the blanket ladder over here in this corner. I felt like it looked better over here than it did in the dining room. So hanging baskets on the wall is just one of my favorite ways to decorate. I think it adds texture and character to a space. So anyways, here is the before. It was looking kind of bland, just needed some life put into it. So I feel like the baskets on the walls and the greenery, fresh greenery from outside, really makes just such a huge difference. And I love that so many of these items that I used have a story. They have meaning behind them. They're not just, a bunch of little knickknacks. They're things that I know who they came from and all of that. So that makes it extra special when you go into a home and you see things that reflect the family that lives in there. So anyways, again, here's another before shot of that weird in-between space in our dining room and living room. I feel like the baskets kind of tie in the two spaces, and then the desk right there just kind of anchors it like they're supposed to go there. So anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.